For it looks like this week the fire will be on Afenyo Markin. After Sammy Gyamfi ebabe call Afenyo Markin extortionist no. There is a petitioner washa yatro ediakwakoma the Attorney General. Yatro petition akwakoma the Attorney General and Minister for Justice. Yatra Kwakoma, the Special Prosecutor. Yatra Kwakoma, the Speaker of Parliament. Yatra Kwakoma, the Commissioner of Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Raj. Yatra Kwakoma, IGP. And the CID Penny. Say, yenye investigations enfa Afenyo Markin because you're the extortion atoneso. Yankon semnimu na I'm going to tell you my honest view on sa petition way. This should be interesting. And then first time waha subscribing and click the notification bell on so. Oyan our latest news be about one sabek. And this video is kindly brought to you by Unity's Ventures. Unity's Ventures ya so ye bia oton inku. Na inku ame recommend yama o eye inku bia ye friend or anti-aging cream. Obi biara opese wo skin torso fine. Na ye fe te say akola skin pepe fe. For Unity's Ventures now on supply man. Baby awo Ghana biano or the bebrel 059-800-3891. Now, yanko in semnimu. Or say joint petition for the investigation of allegations of attempted extortion, corruption, abuse of public office, and related conduct involving the minority leader of parliament. So this is a joint petition. Address a year investigations. Joint petition a kase ye pesi ye investigations for Afenyo Markin. Now young concept nemo. Also we the undersigned Solomon Owusu, Director of Communications and spokesperson of the United Party, and Andrew Apia Dankwa, Director of Legal and Constitutional Affairs of the United Party, respectfully presents this petition in the public interest and in furtherance of our civic and constitutional responsibility to promote accountable government, protect the integrity of public institutions, and resist every form of corruption and abuse of public power. 2. This petition arises from exceptionally grave allegations recently made against the Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyo Markin, Member of Parliament, former Majority Leader of the 8th Parliament and current Minority Leader of Parliament. 3. The allegations concern an alleged attempt by the Honorable Afenyo Markin, either personally or acting through another person or group of persons, to obtain the sum of $1 million United States dollars or such other amount as an investigation may establish from Mr. Sammy Gyamfi, Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Gold Board. Intingrofui abo amount. Sena Afenyo Markin episode 1 million Ghana cedis every Sammy Gyamfi ho. That's what they are saying. Say that's the allegation. And I know say probably maybe you need him say Kevin Taylor and this has some Babatuja. Or say on 19th August 2026, Mr. Sammy Gyamfi delivered a public statement at the Government Accountability Series in response to allegations made by the Honorable Afenyo Markin concerning the operations and financial position of the Ghana Gold Board. In the concluding portion of that statement, Mr. Gyamfi alleged, in substance, that persons engaged in a calculated campaign of reputational attacks would employ false allegations to tarnish the reputation of their targets, in the expectation that those targets would succumb to the pressure and submit to what he describes as compulsory arbitration, through which the persons involved would obtain a financial benefit. Although portions of Mr. Gyamfi's concluding remarks were expressed in the plural, the statement was, in its substance and context, a direct response to the Honorable Afenyo Markin and repeatedly addressed him personally. Following that statement, Mr. Eric J., Chief Executive Officer of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, a public known associate of Mr. Sammy Gyamfi made further allegations against the Honorable Afenyo Markin. Mr. Ejay alleged, among other things, that the Honorable Afenyo Markin was engaged in extortionist conduct and had established or was associated with a team that employed requests made under the Right to Information Act to obtain information from public institutions, after which persons connected with that enterprise allegedly assumed the role of negotiators. It has subsequently been alleged and publicly attributed directly to Mr. Sammy Gyamfi that the Honorable Afenyo Markin attempted to demand and obtain the sum of $1 million United States dollars from him. The cumulative effect of the statements made by Mr. Gyamfi and Mr. Ejay is the allegation that the monetary demand was connected with actual or threatened reputational attacks, adverse publicity, political pressure, threatened official or parliamentary action, or an offer to discontinue or moderate such conduct in consideration of the payments demanded. We do not have possession of the communications, recordings, electronic messages, or other evidence upon which these allegations may be founded. Now, uti nsemo omo kan, omo si omo de nsemo ankrofo bi ben Sammy Gyamfi edi to jo bi te se Eric Ejay. Na Eric Ejay asemo a wokan ne se Afenyo Markin be sheda akwa kope team, na the team no omo ya ade bi a ye frɛ no RTI eye right to information. Ti be sheda be kwa abanya so ehe obi ni akwa ko seek information, ni ehunu se mistake bi akoba bi a ni ababeda ne negotiators ni etrel se masa sa mo mistake we mu ntia yensika ye de beba ba betudwa ni ama nkrofo hu se mo ye corruption wa ha. That is what Eric Ejay said, and I heard Eric Ejay on Peace FM. But omo petition we say no query omo de omo ni evidence, but anene interest omo ni evidence police for into me investigations. Also secure and preserve all relevant electronic, documentary, audiovisual, and financial evidence through lawful process. Determine whether the alleged demand was connected with a threat of reputational injury, adverse publication, prosecution, parliamentary action, political pressure, or any other act or forbearance. Determine whether any public office, parliamentary position, or institutional authority was employed or threatened as leverage in furtherance of the alleged demand. Determine whether the evidence discloses attempted extortion, corruption, abuse of public office, conspiracy, abatement, or any related offense. Institute the appropriate criminal, disciplinary, parliamentary, civil recovery, or other proceedings if the allegations are substantiated. Communicate an appropriate conclusion if the allegations are not substantiated, and take such further lawful action as may be necessary to vindicate constitutional accountability, deter the abuse of public power, and preserve public confidence in Ghana's democratic institutions. So say we submit this petition in good faith in the public interest. We do not assert that criminal liability has already been established. We ask only that persons who have made serious and apparently particularized allegations be required to place their evidence before the competent institutions, and that the person against whom the allegations have been made be afforded a fair opportunity to answer them. Silence by the institutions of states in the face of an allegation of this magnitude will create the dangerous impression that political prominence places a person beyond scrutiny. Premature condemnation would be equally unjust. The constitutional responsible course is a prompt, professional, impartial, and independent investigation. We accordingly request your urgent intervention and a written communication indicating the steps taken in response to this petition. Respectfully submitted, Solomon Owusu. Tasemwa wamokano. Omonka se Afenyo Markin edi bone. Omo kan sema fa Afenyo Markin hono yemfrɛ wo momra Omombra meyi nsɛm ano. Ni ehu no kware a wa asɛm ni mu. Basically, this is what they are saying. Now, we atwe madwene aba be CBB so. Utie nsɛm a Eric J allegation a wode to Jafa Afenyo Markin wa atwe madwene aba be CBB so. Unim say embre bi meka kyerɛ mo sɛ ɔman we it belongs to Afenyo Markin. Unsa meka za asɛm ne kyerɛ mo. Muni one ekai in the comment box okay ka kyerɛ me say I remember. If you remember, put it in the comment box. There was a time mekaye say Ghana ha say no. I say Afenyo Markin e no man ne ye ne dia. Now, the enti nkrofo ante nkrofo omo ante sa asem na mekaye na say. And they say Afenyo Markin apparently was seen doing a lot of bad things against institutions in this country, and no one could call him to order. There was a video of Afenyo Markin a wobo police ni asum. Asem na nkwa nkodu bebia. Afenyo Markin has attacked judges in this country through a press conference. Nkwa nkodu bebia. He has gone on to now even attack the Chief Justice. And asem na nkwa I say, boni bia Afenyo Markin be dibia na asem na nkwa nkodu bebia. And so clearly it will look like, I say, you know, Afenyo Markin will be before nkrofo. I'm not saying that is the case. But for Eric J to come out to say, Afenyo Markin will team bia, that is what they go out to do. Say later, or to me provide evidence they could say a yanokwaria. Ebema mati ase di nti Afenyo Markin no tumi nya kukudra attack nkrofo a any kwan so attack wo man we mu a bibia nto no. Politics a dirty. Politics a dirty rough. Na Charlie sometimes a bimu to me shada that some of me case not related to this Afenyo Markin case. But a bimu to me shada a set a trap. So a politician sebi we need jimba we need jimba bi a sebi omu no for an omu oton. But shada set a trap a more baby about wakwa mupan. So when your bani ye phone conversation on your bano da wukushian wo baby no ye evidence e wo na o wa ban mu pa ne de sa de na silence o wa ban mu pa o ne de sa nyama no silence o. Politics e dirty rough.
Ebusia unim se wo mpese obenya diabetes, stroke, cancer ana BP a e ade ba ko pe na wo se wo ye ho adwuma e wefu e wo se wo ma wefu eba fom me a me ne mo kase emre bi bae mini nhu mefu a yes. And they're the same person, near me kase, me mefu eni. Na nyama miensa ena me ye in a movie me from this to this. And me ho atome. Na wa wutie me, so won person benya sa ya redoma me bo din ni na very simple. Nyama miensa na me dia throw book. Book no, your friend your action plan for weight loss. Pe book ni bi na to, ne bo nya den. 100 cedis pe. So wo pe book ni PDF a metumi asenya ma e wo WhatsApp so. Uni makenkan, don't worry. Book no, ni 3 video wo ho, ni every video nso wo ho, ni na 100 cedis pe. Over thousands of copies of the book have been bought. Now we share every single day. Send your nkrofo efrem me edamase for ensemo a mekan wo book ni mu a ende asesa wo mabrabo na enya asem ketwa. Se wo pe book ni bi ato a 055 807 4986. 055 807 4986. Oye Ghana ni na wa abrochire na ope book ne hard copy a eno ne se obekọ Amazon na wa search for book ne title Your Action Plan for Weight Loss by Sena Kofi. Inti o search title no na eba na oto a ye be shipe e de abrew to book no na auto book na me wa ha wanga sa beba bedamase me da mu ni na ase